Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Super thrilled that you are here. I am super excited that you are all joining us, and we have another amazing episode today here on the Go Be Great with Coach Karena podcast. I'm your host. I'm your life and business strategist, I'm your person. I'm the one that you can come to when you really need to get some things done. And so today we have another amazing guest on the show. Super thrilled about that. We have Miss Gianine on the show today. Gianine, how are you doing today?
I am doing really good today, actually. Yeah, I'm doing really good, to be
I
completely
love it.
honest.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. So, Gianine, tell us where in the world you are.
I am currently in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands.
Okay. So tell me what area of the world that's in, like what's nearby, I guess I would ask.
What is nearby? Well, I live in Europe. I would say
Okay.
summer is nearby, but that's a lie because it's only been raining here like constantly. So that's not nearby anymore.
It's been raining here also. I don't know what in the world is going on. It's just like raining cats and dogs out of the blue for no reason. Like, what? Where did you come from? And then you drive just a 2 seconds down the road and it's no longer raining. Like, oh my goodness. So it must be a worldwide thing right now.
I know it's July. How is yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my goodness. So, Janine, tell us how you're loving on the world around you.
I think what has always been so important to me is that we all get to be ourselves. And I think to fully be yourself and fully own that is just another level. Once you like really befriend yourself, become your own biggest cheerleader, like that's what life is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, I have this normally I only ask a few questions and then we kind of go from there. But I have this, and I don't do gotcha questions. You all that have been listening for any length of time, you know I do not do gotcha questions. But Janine, I have this for some reason, it's just really coming up strong in me. I want to know what it is you want to share with the world. What is it that you want to share with the world? Because I feel like there's something that's really deep in you that you want to share and you want people to know. So, what is that?
I think my most important message is that everyone has the right and also everyone has the ability to fully reclaim their power.
Mm, talk
Yeah.
about that. Let's talk about that.
Well, I think like what is so interesting is that we often give our power away and we don't even realize it, right? So once you start to fully understand that, you're like, oh, why didn't I do this sooner? Like it is, I don't know, it's like it's magical, right? Once you really own that and own yourself as well.
This is an amazing conversation. And, obviously, there's a difference in age gap between you and I. I'm
Hmm.
in my early to mid 50s. I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure much younger than that. But the fact that you have had whatever situation has happened, but you have gleaned this perspective at a young age, and you're now standing on that and saying, let me now go out and spread this awareness to other people. I just want to give you your flowers because this is something that people my age don't even get,
Mm.
mentally, don't even get there. To take your power back, first and foremost, recognize that you have a power, and then to have the strength to take it back. But then, in addition to that, to have the strength to hold on to that power. Because a lot of times that power is so much bigger than us and we don't even realize it. I'm not going to start. So amazing. How did you get here? How did you get to this point?
Mm,
Because you can talk to people who are younger than you, your age, and who are older. You can talk to the entire gamut of it. So, how did you get here?
First of all, I'm 27. I look younger, I know that. I'm 27, and I think when I started to fully reclaim myself and reclaim my power, that was at a point in my life that I was so low and I had panic attacks and just I just didn't feel at home in my own body anymore. So I knew that something needed to change, but I didn't know what. And what needed to change is to fully be me, but also always allow myself to fully be me, and also forgive myself in the process if I didn't allow myself, right? Because by beating yourself up over and over and over again, you're constantly saying, okay, just have my power. It's fine. It's fine. Because you're letting other people like determine whatever, or like, yeah, whatever you do, right? And I think that is just such a shame. Such a
And
shame.
yeah, and even inside of that, not recognizing, like I said, not recognizing that power is so detrimental. Oh my goodness. I just want to pause here for a second for folks to just kind of reflect. Reflect on where you are, where you want to be, and where you deserve to be. Now,
Mm.
that last one is tricky because sometimes we don't think we deserve something or deserve to be in a space or place or way. So, what is it that you deserve that you don't think you deserve? I want y'all to think about that. And then I want you to get in touch with Janine. Janine, I see that you have movement.medicine. Talk a little bit about that. What is that?
Yeah, so that is my business. I am a professional dancer. Besides that, I'm also a coach and a healer. So I really combine movement with the whole thing, right? Because the interesting thing is like when you talk about like reclaiming your power and fully being in your body, the biggest reason why we actually give our power away is often connected to our body, right? Because when you don't feel at home in your own body, you start to seek for like things outside of you, right? But if you're able to like fully reclaim that and fully like be in your body and feel juicy in your body, but also just be confident because you totally deserve to be confident, that to me is something very, very, very special. And I think we often forget that. It's just like you said, it's about like what you deserve, but it's also how much do you actually allow yourself to have the things that you want to have.
That is so good. And I love you said you deserve to have confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we totally
Each of
do.
us deserves it. We each deserve to have confidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's always a very interesting question, like where along the way did you rob yourself from that? But also
Mm,
why? I think why is even the more important question than when often. Because
mm,
the why brings you to, oh hell no, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
yeah. Wow. This has been an amazing conversation because you are, for those of you that are listening, you're really able to understand that wherever you are in life right now at this moment, there can be more beyond that. And I talk about this often being of the Gen X generation. There's just so many things that us coming up we didn't necessarily have. And so wrapping our mind around the fact that we can have that today sometimes takes a little bit more of the process for us. So, Janine, if someone wants to get in touch with you, what does that look like? Is there some type of evaluation? Is there a survey? Is there a consult? What happens when someone reaches out to you, and then how do they reach out to you?
Exactly. So I just launched my new signature program. It has a name which we actually talked about. It's called Reclaim Your Power. And it is all about that, right? Like fully reclaiming your power in all areas of your life. And I wouldn't say I'm picky, but I would say that I can be quite direct. So I always have a call with people first because I'm not the person that make promises to you and if I can't fulfill them, right? I know it needs to be a match from my side, but also from your side. And that is something that's really, really important. So if you go to my website, Movement Square, no, it's not a square. I don't know, like the tiny thing. What is it called in English?
Dash.
A dash. Thank you.
Yeah. I love talking to people all over the world because this is amazing. This is authentic. This is an authentic conversation. You know,
That's
you're somewhere else in the world. I'm somewhere else in the world. We're trying to get on the same page, and this is what it's all about. It's a
exactly.
square, it's a dash, however you want to say it. We'll have it right in the show notes for folks that want to have access to you. So
Exactly.
listen, we'll get past all language barriers.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, we get to be human, right?
Exactly. 100%.
I love that. So if you go to my website, you can book in your call with me and we can just have a chat. That's the best way to do it always.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I love this. I 100% love this. I was recording another episode recently and I told the guest, I said, I'm going to get a map and put up here and it's going to be really girly, it's going to be really nice, and then have some type of pins or something that are really nice to put in there for every person that I talk to, so that it shows all of the different people that I'm talking to all over the world, because it is absolutely amazing.
I
You're in
absolutely love that.
Amsterdam. I love that. I'm in the United States. I'm on the East Coast, you know, so I love it. I love it. And I do appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your heart with us, and the calling that you have, that you stepped into, that you boldly and bravely stepped into, because just being honest, on a serious note, this is not a glamorous place to be that you've stepped into, because
Mhm.
you've got to now be okay with meeting someone in a place of yuckiness,
Mhm.
and saying, listen, you're going to have to walk it, but I'll walk it with you. And so knowing that you're there, and like you said, you're direct, not harsh and abrasive, but I'm not going to allow you to not go any further if you say that you want to go further. And so who can't appreciate that?
Mhm.
Who would not want that if they're trying to get out of where they've been that has been non-productive?
Mhm.
So kudos to you at 27. My daughter's 26. She'll be 27 this year. So, I applaud you young people, to be honest. I tell people all the time, we can't have folks my age can't live the way we need to, want to, deserve to without you all. And you all can't do the same without us. We have to work together. It has to be cohesive. So, I just want to say to all of those folks who are my age, the grumpy old folks that are knocking the young people, stop it. Just stop it, because there are some amazing folks that are just like killing it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Gianine, any last words of wisdom that you want to leave those that are listening?
I would say if you're thinking about doing anything, and we all have these million reasons like why not to do certain things that we want to do, I would say just do it now. Like that's the only thing. If you have the tiniest split second that you think about something, just do it. Always just do it. Doesn't matter what it is, just do it. Try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, amazing. Yeah, I would say that definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. So, folks, we've had another amazing episode of Go Be Great with Coach Karena. I'm your host, your life and business strategist, Karena Calhoun. We've had Miss Gianine here on the show today of Movement Medicine, and amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you, Gianine, for stepping into your calling and helping humans around the world with what you're doing. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. Bye for now, everyone.